This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. Quickly before we begin, you can use code FSJUY3 to get 10% off of any Firestar Toys order. This is not a paid promotion and is a friend code that I have. So you would get 10% off and I get the equal amount of points that you would get for that purchase. So again, use code FSJUY3 to get that. And let's go into the video. And welcome to my video taking a look at the Firestar Toys upgrades for the Fantastic Four. This is to make them as their classic comic version, and also for the First Steps movie. And if you do get the Galactus set, I have like 90% of the pieces here to get it. And taking a look at it, I'll take a look at the comic ones first and then look at the upgrades. So starting off, we have Mr. Fantastic. I have this extra head for Bad and Grim with him because I didn't have a body to put it on. So yeah, you have this alternate option, and it came with a 4-pack of heads from these ones to get more accurate Fantastic Four heads, but it didn't come with one for the thing. It came with just a Ben Grimm head. So just taking that out and putting it to the side, we can take a look at him. There are dual molded legs they've been sold out of those for months, so I just got these from I think it's like a Farmer Mickey Mouse. I bought 4 of them from a Brooklyn store. You can all just do solid blue legs or wait for the dual molded ones to come back in stock. It's just a generic head I found at the Brooklyn store. I thought it captured him pretty well from the comics. And then I couldn't find a brown hairpiece like this, but you should get this hairpiece in brown to most accurately match him. He does have the white hair, but there is no hair in brown that has that. Also, the head has a bigger smile, and I think it's something that fits him, but I'd say the smirk on the other side is a far better expression for him to have. Up next, we have the Invisible Woman. Exact same torso design, besides it's more made for the female body. She has these little black arms. I use the same legs. And for her and Johnny, I use the heads from the official minifigures, since I was already swapping them around. And I use the brighter blonde hair. This captures how she looks in the video game pretty well. And then she has a more angry expression. So, easy upgrade for her. Human Torch, again, I couldn't find a good hairpiece for him. I just grabbed this one for now. Or just as a placeholder, I'd probably get the spiky yellow hairpiece that they use in LEGO Marvel Superheroes, but didn't have it at the store and couldn't really find anything. So this is what I'm using for now. And that's the head. Again, this is the one from the official one. And then the thing includes the shirtless torso, and then I just got this 3 head pack because it's basically going to cost the same. So he has these 2 alternate heads. Pretty good arm printing and back printing. And yeah, honestly, it looks pretty cool. I'll also show them off with the Galactus set. Just in case you're wondering what it would look like if you put the classic comic Fantastic Four going up against Galactus. So, zoom out a little and grab the pieces you need. And I will have to raise my tripod up just a little to show that off. And I'm just using the pieces from the set. You'd have to find this in the regular blue color. But you can go and, for example, attach Mr. Fantastic there. Invisible Woman down here, and taking his extra heads off, the Thing down here, and have a classic version of the Fantastic Four fighting up against Galactus. But that's it for those figures, which I just did want to show off because I just thought it was going to be nice and wasn't going to be too much for me to add on those. But going to the Firestar Toys stuff specifically, for the movie, you do get this cool box if you order all the upgrade parts besides the heads. So there's a bundle for that. So I could go and put all these alternate heads in. One of those is actually for a different custom figure that I still need the parts for. But here, you can get a better look at how they each look. Starting off with Reed, the big problem is those extended legs. If I go grab it from here, don't look right now because he has the white boots, goes back to the blue and then to the white again. So probably have to find some long white pieces to replicate that. But it looks pretty cool. He has his boots, goes up to here. He has arm printing. I also gave him the Doctor Strange hairpiece because he's also supposed to have the white hair on the sides. And then he has a smile on one side. Kind of smileable. It's kind of hard to tell with a mustache. But yeah, honestly, it captures Pedro Pascal way better. Well, at least it looks specifically because he has a full beard in this. And he doesn't in the movie. So, that. Invisible Woman. It looks pretty good. She has similar but different arm printing. They each have different arm printing, so I made sure to match that up correctly. Same with the leg prints. They all have different leg prints. Then, had made to match her actress a lot more. And yeah, honestly, looks really nice. And it's cool to have her. Next we have Johnny. And head prints to more specifically match the actor. And then also, if you wanted to, this is the same actor who plays Eddie from Stranger Things. So if you wanted to get a second one, you could probably use it to make a custom Eddie. Then, good arm printing and leg printing. And just for example, if you take a look at both Reed and Sue, they have different designs on there. It's subtle differences, what you call them, but if you take a look at him and Johnny, it's a little more obvious. So it's still really cool to have, and I think it is just nice upgrades overall to include for these figures. Finally, you have the Thing, and he has different shoulder ones. Him and Johnny have white shoulders. Reed and Sue have blue. Then again, slightly different, I think. Him and Johnny have really similar prints, just Johnny doesn't have anything in the middle here, and Ben does. The head on him is the same one from the set. And then he has his arms. So, yeah, honestly, overall, nice figure upgrades. I think that this definitely helps with them and gives them just a lot better look. And yeah, honestly, I think it's just a really nice inclusion overall. You have now 2 versions of the Fantastic Four, when currently you had 0 before this year. So that's a very just nice alternate option to have. And yeah, I mean, it's just a nice option to have. So you want a classic comic version, you can go do this and just get the heads and hair pieces separately. If you just want classic Fantastic Four, or if you want the upgrades to the movie versions, you have that. Or you have the options to do both. And that's also just a great option to have. So yeah, honestly, I want to know what you think. Please leave me in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.